Welcome to Spotlight TV. I am your host, Emily Zubi, and we have a really super creative, energetic guest today. We have Carol Alaimo, who is the founder of Toscanna Originals, and she's going to share her story. And I'm completely inspired because I'm wearing a piece of her newest collection today. So welcome, Carol. Welcome to Spotlight TV.
Oh, thank you, Emily. I'm so pleased to be here. You don't know.
It's absolutely inspirational that you've gotten not only that. Well, thank you very much for this this latest collection. I love it. It's so colorful. But today is all about you. It's your story, how you started this brand, what you're doing, what your vision is. So take it away.
Okay. Where to start? That's a good question. You know, I've always been interested in colors. I love colors. And when I was a little girl, I was a bluebird, you know, a bluebird. And we did, arts and crafts, and that was my favorite thing to do. Went to summer camp and made jewelry. It was really fun. So that's where I basically started when I was about 6 years old, making jewelry at becoming a bluebird. Then when I was in high school, I drew, I had designs, and I just had this vision, someday I really want to make jewelry. But I took a little detour professionally. I was a speech and language pathologist. And
which I find fascinating.
You do?
I do. And, a lot of our listeners know that, I've had this condition, spasmodic dysphonia, when I had a tumor taken out of my throat back in 2017.
Oh.
So the whole idea of Spotlight, because when you think about, a host who has, speech issues, is that the spotlight's not on me, but on you, and that you tell the story. And, I do less of the talking and more of the showing.
I'm very interested in your spastic dysphonia from a professional standpoint. What do you do about it right now?
Right now, I'm going to take, I'm supposed to take some therapy for my breathing, for using my breath, because,
Yes.
Apparently my trachea was nicked during the surgery.
Oh.
So it actually my airway closes when I sleep. So I wake up sometimes very hoarse, and, but, I mean, I just love your background. You're a woman who has done so many things and is so accomplished, and and now leading to this.
Yes.
So I mean, it's
Yes.
wonderful.
Thank you so much. I retired from being a speech and language pathologist and university instructor, and my side business of accent reduction and working with individuals who wanted to improve their diction. I've done all that in the past, and finally it's like, okay, I'm going to start doing jewelry. So a girlfriend whose name was Hannah, and that's how we came about the name. My last name is Tosca. Well, it's Alaimo, but I married a man whose last name was Tosca. So we decided, let's join our names. So it's like Tosca and Hannah. Toscanna.
Toscanna Originals.
It just worked out very well because being Italian, I could take the name anyway. So we had our business, and a gentleman who owned a store in the Falls really liked our jewelry, so he shared his store with us. We had a huge showcase on one side of the store where we put our jewelry, and we worked there on Saturdays. So that was the first thing. It was just fun. And we used to go to all these fairs, every weekend. My husband and my friend and I would take the tent, set it up, and go to all these little ferias around town. A lot of work. But then in 2010, our market got flooded with fake jewels, fake beads that came from China. And it really destroyed our businesses of jewelry. So we didn't have any more handmade jewelry because people would buy the strings and just put it around their wrists, and it was like a piece of jewelry. Well, actually, my business really got off the floor about a year and a half ago. I was asked to create something. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it was a keychain at the Palace, where a friend of mine, actually, she runs the activities program. So I used to make jewelry, little bracelets and keychains, and on bingo Sundays, that was a prize.
I love it.
So the winner, you know, of she could pick a number between 1, I think it was 1 and 17 or something, and my bracelet was always number 13. I'm number 13. So if anybody, and I'm backing up, on Sundays they had balloons, and inside the balloons was a number, and the number corresponded to a gift that was on the stage. So my number was 13. So if anyone picked a balloon that had the number 13, they would get my bracelet.
Okay.
So that's how that started.
I love that.
And then all of a sudden, I just mushroomed. It was just like, I don't know what happened. I just got so creative. I just ended up wanting to do this so much. And the colors just wow me.
I am right now just absolutely looking at all these colors. Let's talk about your different collections and also your creative process. So, you know, how do you come up with the name of a collection and you know, what goes into the colors and the design? But you have a few collections here. Yes, so let's talk about the process.
Okay, thank you. As I mentioned, I am just so color oriented. I don't know. I don't get a real idea in my head, but I go to a jewelry show, or a bead show, I should say, bead shows. But in my travels, I've always looked at the beads, and I have been to over 40 countries, I think about 43 countries. And when I lived in Spain, I lived there for 10 years in Spain, in Sevilla. And
Nice.
I loved it, yes. So I went to Morocco many times, and I would buy beads. And in my travels over my lifetime, I had gone to Morocco and Kenya and Egypt and Turkey. And in those places, I forgot Bali in Singapore, I would buy beads. So I have beads that came from those countries still, and I saved them, and I started making jewelry. So one of my collections is called the Stone Age collection.
I like that.
This is probably my favorite piece. This is citron, and these are the chips.
I love citron.
And these are the nuggets.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this
is glistens. It is such a it's such a beautiful sunlit. I mean, when the light hits it, it just glistens.
I know. And these stones, I turn it around. I think I had it maybe backwards, but the stones are just beautiful, and you just don't find stones like that. So that's one of my collections, is a Stone Age collection. Let me see if I can find more stones. Excuse me, I need a drink of water.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. They're so beautiful. And I was looking at your Instagram, and, you know, and I love the stories and the different, I mean, so I'll be sharing that, you know, on our Instagram page as well as our Facebook page.
Oh, thanks so much. I really appreciate that. And, you know, this one could span several collections, because it's Stone Age, because these are all carnelian stones, and these are, oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind. Well, I can't think right this second, but it'll come to me. These are very special beads. They are made with copper wiring and then enamel. So this is a very special necklace as well.
I love it. Just each color just absolutely pops out.
Yes, it is.
So we know we're going to be doing some holiday shopping this.
I hope, because I tell you, I just love stones.
Oh, and this one with a pair of jeans. I mean,
Now this is red tiger eye.
oh, wow.
Okay. And this is a beautiful piece that I found at one of those jewelry bead shows. So I came up with that idea.
That one with denim is, yes.
That's fun. Then I have a Christmas collection. We do some holidays. This is Christmas.
Oh, wonderful.
Look at the colors. I don't know. When I come up with my ideas, I start sometimes in the evening putting beads together, but then I will get up at 2:00 in the morning and I will go back and I'll work on the beads and I would rearrange them. I dream beads.
So do you find that, this business, I mean, you were talking about how long and, your love for it when you were 6 and so forth, like it seems like you found your passion spot.
Oh.
Like I always tell my son, do what you love and you'll never feel like you're working, but do what you love, do what you have a
Great.
passion for. And I could tell that you have a real passion
I
for
do.
this.
But that's wonderful advice for your son. You're right. If you love what you do, you don't feel like you're working. You just want to do more and have a good time at doing it.
Uh-huh.
And the more you love it, the better you're at doing it, right? I mean, it's just the more I do it, I think the better my quality is as well. This is just something that's just cute.
Right.
Christmas collection. So put the Christmas away. And this one here is called Vamos a la Playa.
How did you come up with the name?
I don't know. I just found
Do
these
you
beautiful
speak Spanish as well?
Sí, hablo español.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, adorable.
But anyway, so yes, here we go. Yes, both sides of the little starfish.
Mm-hmm.
But I found these beads, loved the color, bought the beads, started playing, and so let's go to the beach. We have a men's collection as well.
Nice.
This is one of the men's collection. Large beads. Men are requiring. I mean, I get texts asking for men's jewelry. So, okay, here it is. This one is a really nice combination of, again, tiger eye, one of my favorite.
I love tiger eye.
Yes, one of my favorite stones. And these are just, I really can't remember the name of these stones,
Mm-hmm.
but it's all true stones. Again.
And tiger eye, doesn't it have some energy properties? I mean, in terms of, a friend of mine, she goes crystal shopping and she's given me an education to the energies and different crystals. And, so, I mean, I know I've heard her mention,
yes.
rose quartz, and, the different things, but tiger eye, I feel like
Tiger eye has, it's energy. It gives you a lot of grounding, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I feel very grounded when I work with tiger eye. I don't know. There's just something about it that draws me, and I feel energized, but yet really grounded. So
Very nice.
Men's collection. Now we have a big bead collection. Look at these beads.
Nice.
Crazy beads, but you can always use it for Halloween as well.
No, animal print's making a comeback. It's trending. Animal print is completely, we do a fashion forward segment, and one of the things they said is, for this fall, that animal print is.
But animal prints really never go out of style.
Okay.
What happens, I believe, is that every year the size of the print changes, or the format. One year it might be cheetah, another year it might be giraffe. I don't know. But that's one, the big bead collection. Look at the size of these beads.
Nice.
Anyway, those are fun.
The colors, I mean, all of it is so vibrant.
Yeah. Then we have also a collection here that is more or less we call elegant collection.
Mm-hmm.
I say we because I became so busy that I had to hire an assistant to help me. So she helps me. We've gone to a couple of shows this this fall.
I was going to say, so are you still doing
We
shows?
are.
What is the most effective way in that you're finding growing your business, and kind of what's your vision in the next 5 years, or
Well,
where are you planning to travel to get some more of your,
I
because
need
you
to
have 40
travel.
countries. I mean, what's left?
I'll go back.
Yeah.
Yes. It's I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just I've got so many things on my mind
Yeah.
that I want to do, where to go, more beads to buy. One can never have too many beads. But the most effective way so far has been person to person.
I love that. It's always the best way.
Yes. People see me. I've often been asked, where did you get that? I say, I made it. They say, oh, is it for sale? And I say, sure. Everything I have is for sale. Excuse me, I need a little sip here.
I love that. I mean, that's really, I mean, this is a very colorful piece. And when people ask the story, it's always, I think that jewelry, especially when it has a story, is so much more special. And it just being able to share your story here on Spotlight and have your beautiful energy on here and talk about something that you love and that you create with love
Yes.
it's a wonderful thing. I mean, who doesn't like to give that away as a present? But the fact that you're wearing your own pieces is amazing.
Yes, I do.
So is this part of the exotic collection?
Yes, it is. It is. Let me put all these over here. It was very difficult trying to choose what to bring to show
This
you.
is
Because I had so many things that I love, and I was like, which one do I love? Oh no, yes. So I picked the things that I love the most.
Show and tell on this on Spotlight is absolutely the best way to do it, because you get to see things first uphand.
This is one of the more recent ones.
Nice.
There are a lot of women who really like large pieces of jewelry, like me. This one. This is, every bead has a story, right?
What's the story of the piece you have on?
Well, this piece is a very old piece that I have had for years. And to be frank, I believe that I got it somewhere in Kenya, But these beads are Ashanti beads and the Kobo beads. And they come from Ghana, West Africa. So each of these are very special to me,
So when you were traveling there, you picked them up?
I did not go to Ghana.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say, where did you get these beads?
Okay, I found online a woman from Ghana.
Nice.
And I can order my beads from her. And you will see, if you look on my Instagram, or on her Instagram, her company is called Adampo. Is that right? I believe so. African beads, Adampo African beads. But on my site, which is Toscanna Originals,
which you want to follow. All right.
Yes.
Toscanna Originals. I was on the Instagram, and you do such a beautiful job at showing your pieces. Mm-hmm. So, and I'm sure there's a way to order online or order directly. What's the best way for someone has seen
DM me?
Okay.
That's it. Just DM me, and I will send you whatever you like. But
so you were saying the story about so you got the beads from Ghana.
So I was just overwhelmed with joy when I opened the box that she sent to me, and you could see the joy. I mean, I wanted to cry. I was so excited and so happy to see these beautiful strands of beads from Ghana that these people, the Krobo people and the Ashanti people, make. They make these beads from glass, recycled glass. So it's eco-friendly, sustainable pieces. All of these are made by these African tribes.
Wow.
and they grind up the beads, the glass, and they fire it and they work on it. The longer beads, like this, is called powder, glass powder. Powder glass. That's it. Powder glass.
That's
These are the powder
incredible.
glass. Yes,
So
powder glass.
they are completely from recycled
Yes.
materials.
Yes.
And on top of it, the fact that you're helping, women abroad
It
be
feels, yeah.
sustain. I mean, that's such a beautiful benefit
Yeah.
to be able to know that you're doing that, that you're a brand sustained and that you empower other women who are business owners and have that story. I mean,
Thank you.
it's a special place.
I really feel good in supporting small business. She has a small business. It's not tremendously large, but I support her. She is wonderful. And she supports all these women in Ghana by getting the beads from them, and I get them from her. So that's how I get most of my beads these days, because all the beads, my beads are practically used up now. I have to go on some more trips. I have to go on more trips. This one, for example, this is lapis lazuli.
Oh,
and
that is stunning. Really.
This piece is from Afghanistan. Okay, I have not been there, but it's just from Afghanistan. So I have a collection too among my exotic collection with necklaces and whatnot that have pendants. So as I mentioned before, I have a collection for men. So this is a combination. This is Buddha. I really, really follow Buddha. I believe in the philosophy. And so I do. I follow the philosophy. And here's a pendant that's got Buddha standing. And on the other side, Buddha is sitting. So I made one with tiger eye. These beads are incredible because some of them are faceted and others are cut differently. And you got the round ones. So I made one for men and one for women.
Nice.
So this one is smaller, but it doesn't make any difference. People like whatever they like, right? It's not specific.
I'm mesmerized by all the colors and mesmerized by just the extensiveness of how many different collections and colors. And I took my son for his 21st birthday. Actually, it was my one of my best friend's birthdays. She wanted to go to Thailand. And she invited us to go, and he had turned 21, and we all went, both families. And I will tell you that, Thailand itself is just, well, by far one of the favorite places I've ever traveled.
Right.
But
I would like to go to Thailand too.
I will tell you, that collection reminds me so much of, being in the different temples and just traveling around and just seeing the art, the artistry, and
it's beautiful.
Really great.
I really I have not spent much time in that part of Asia, but I have always wanted to go to Thailand. And, I've been to Singapore, to Bali.
I've never been to Bali. How was Bali?
Bali.
It's a long trip. It's a long trip.
Oh, it surely is.
Yeah.
They had a law many years ago that they could not build a building higher than the tallest palm tree. And I really like that, to keep the buildings short and just not overbuild Bali. Anyway, haven't been back in a long time. This is my autumn collection.
Nice.
One of them, obviously. Okay, back to these beads. I just, what I end up doing is I buy the beads I like, and I put them out, and I start manipulating them to see which ones go together the best. And that's all there is about making them,
Do you meditate, or because you have such a sense of just relaxed steadiness that, I'm just curious as you do this,
Oh,
do you find it relaxing to, like, I know people who knit or,
sure.
have some outlet with their hands, and they say that, it's so wonderful for the brain and, to be able to disconnect from life, and that it's like a form of meditation.
You're absolutely right. When I do beads, make jewelry, all I think about is the beauty of the beads and which colors go together and what makes this. Well, I love these. I mean, what makes these beautiful? I'm sorry to say, I really think they are beautiful.
They are beautiful.
And the thing too is that there is not one that is the same.
They're original.
Yes, they are one of a kind.
One of a kind.
One of a kind original.
You will not see this in any
Never.
store.
Never.
You'll never see it, and it's a one of a kind.
One of a kind. And yes, I guess you would call it meditating because I am so involved in it. I think of nothing else. All I think about is this, the beauty. These are coconut. So there's a lot of things here. Bones from animal yak, horns. They recycle everything. Nothing goes to waste. And that's what's so beautiful about supporting these women in Ghana. This one. I forgot about this one. This one is carved, just carved stone. Carved little stones. This is lava. These are lava beads. These.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where'd you get those?
Actually, I bought these online. I found a different source.
Lava beads.
Yes.
Who would even?
And the cool thing about these lava beads is I made a necklace entirely of lava beads and a bracelet. You can put essential oils in them. And it's like your own diffuser, because it accepts the oils, and therefore you have positivity and energy with your jewelry. In many ways, you can smell it throughout the day, and you have this wonderful waft of perfume.
That is so amazing. Well, we have just a couple minutes left, so it's time for your commercial. That went by really quick.
It's time
for your commercial. Take it away. Look at the camera and tell everyone how they can reach you and how they can get a Toscanna Original.
Well, thank you for listening to me. And yes, my company is Toscanna with 2 N's Originals. And you can find me on Instagram with Toscanna_Originals. We do fairs. So there is a fair coming up this weekend on Saturday, and it's located at 121st Avenue and 43rd Street. Okay. It's a nice little area. And then on November the 8th, I have another one that I'm going to, and it's in Palmetto Bay. So look for your, in your papers and whatnot for the fairs that are coming up. And I hope to see you this Saturday. So you can DM me if you are on my website. Not my website, but Instagram. That's it. I don't have a website yet, but it's just Instagram. And if you look carefully, my phone number is there. You can call me too. It's way back.
Wonderful.
When I first started.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being on Spotlight.
Oh, thank you so
You are just an absolute pleasure. I love my gift. You're an inspiration. I think I need to come over and do some beading, create a necklace, a Miami Woman Who Rock necklace.
That's right.
Thank you so much for joining us on Spotlight TV. We will see you next week. And remember that our Coffee Table Book of Leaders is out, and that a portion of the proceeds goes to Pink Luminous Advocacy Project as we wrap up Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And a big shout out and thank you to our production team here at Community Newspapers, to Michael and Grant. And we just love our partnership with them. And thank you for being together with us on Spotlight.